So much has happened in the past 24 hours in crypto. Bybit got hacked for $1.5 billion worth of Ethereum. Naturally, crypto corrected. We also saw the stock market tank, and Kanye West is about to launch his own Memecoin. Before we jump into the video, if you're looking to trade cryptocurrencies, make sure to click the first link in my description. It brings you directly to Weeks, which is one of the top exchanges in the industry. With my link, you can earn up to $100 just for connecting your phone number to your account. And if you're a big trader, you can earn up to $30,000 in bonuses just for trading cryptocurrencies as you normally would. First link in my description. Let's jump into the video. So Bybit got hacked by the Lazarus group late last night for $1.4 billion worth of Ethereum getting taken out of their cold wallet. Now, the other thing to consider here is this is an infamous North Korean hacking group. And if you didn't know, this group is connected to several hacks in the crypto space, not just the Bybit hack, but we also saw them hacking Phoenix and BingX as well. And I believe they were also connected to the Sony hack back in 2014. Now, this hack on Bybit is the biggest ever hack we've ever seen in the history of crypto, $1.4 billion. And just for context, this hacker group now technically owns 0.5% of all of the Ethereum supply. That means that they now possess more than Fidelity, more than Vitalik, and even more than the Ethereum Foundation itself, as we can see here down below. Now, this was a crazy turn of events, but Bybit actually handled it quite well. I believe they have over $20 billion in their treasury, and so a $1.5 billion hack, while it is a lot, it's nowhere near enough to actually impact how the business currently operates. Now, of course, when this news came out, everyone tried to withdraw their funds from Bybit. I personally think that Bybit is a very reputable exchange. I currently use Weeks and Bybit. Again, if you want to sign up to Weeks, it's the first link in my description, but Bybit has been pretty reliable for me over the years, and their CEO, Ben, came out and addressed all of the issues and concerns in a very calm and professional manner. He even went on his own live stream to address all of the questions and concerns, and people were able to ask questions, which he addressed very well. And here's an update after the hack from Ben himself. 12 hours from the worst hack in history, all withdrawals have been processed. Our withdrawal system is now fully back to normal pace. You can withdraw any amount and experience no delays. Thanks for your patience, and we are sorry that this happened. Bybit will come out with an incident report as well as a security measurement in the next few days. We actually saw several other exchanges loan out Ethereum to Bybit to help them in this matter, and it's showing a lot of confidence in Bybit as an exchange. As I mentioned, they have over $20 billion in their reserves. So while this is definitely a devastating loss for Bybit, it doesn't actually impact the company's ability to serve its customers, which was quite the contrary with what happened with FTX in the past. And I like to look at some of the data. Arkham has been tracking the hacker wallets, and currently they hold $1.37 billion of ETH and has used 53 wallets so far. The funds are getting spread out, but if this is indeed linked with North Korea, it's very likely that most of this sum cannot be recovered. Now, something that I need to share with you that just came out as I'm filming this video, Bybit has actually started to rebuy Ethereum. The suspected Bybit address has received $100 million of USDC 10 hours ago and transferred 50 million USD to the OTC addresses of Galaxy Digital and Falcon X, respectively, 7 hours ago, purchasing a total of 36,900 ETH and deposited it into Bybit 1 hour ago. So you can see that they're starting to buy back this Ethereum, and naturally this is affecting the Ethereum price, so it might be wise to enter a cheeky long on Ethereum, but being very aggressive in taking profits, because I don't think that this is going to have any kind of long-term effects on the price of Ethereum. One thing that you need to consider that no one is really talking about. We had this hack. Ethereum dumped, Bitcoin dumped towards the bottom of this range, and we have since bounced back up. We've been in this range for a very long time. We've been talking about it on the channel, and everyone thinks that we dumped because of this Bybit hack. While this could have certainly added fuel to the fire, I don't necessarily think that this was the reason for the dump. The main reason, in my opinion, is indeed to do with the stock market. As we can see, I overlaid the price of Bitcoin with the S&P 500, and we can see that on Friday, we had a pretty big dump from nearly all-time highs all the way down to around $6,000 for the S&P 500, and Bitcoin experienced a little bit of a correction as well. Guys, we're still correlated with the stock market, whether we like it or not, and something you need to consider is that if the stock market tanks from here, I would personally be expecting Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto industry to do the same. So this is definitely something you need to consider while you're trading. What is the stock market doing and how that impacts crypto? Now, if we take a look at the Bitcoin price action, we talked about it this week, where if we are to hold the bottom of this range as support, I would be executing along, targeting the top of this tight range that we've been in around 99K. And as we can see, we wicked all the way above it and then came crashing right back down in line with the stock market drop. Now that we're at the bottom of this range once again, we got another nice little bounce, and only time will tell if we can really make it above here once again. But as you know, if you've been following the channel for a while, I've been leaning a little more bearish since we failed to hold 100K as support on the way down. And as we can see, we are in a minor downtrend on the Bitcoin chart. Now, it doesn't mean that we can't go ahead and just pump to the upside, but this does mean that you should be a little bit more cautious at this period in time, in my opinion. Which is why in these periods of the market, I always like to zoom out and look at the bigger picture. What do we see for the total crypto market cap? We are just consolidating above the previous bull market high. And if you ask me, that is still very bullish. RSI at the bottom here is looking pretty oversold. And so it's likely that we could move on higher in the upcoming months. It is fully within my expectation that we will see a brand new high for Bitcoin this year and that the top of the crypto market is certainly not in. I also think that altcoins will have their time to shine, and all of this will be reflected in the total crypto market cap chart. As you would expect during some of these big capitulation events, we saw some more outflows for the Bitcoin spot ETFs, around $62 million worth of outflows. And for Ethereum, it was much less significant, just below $9 million worth of outflows. And something else that's just ever so slightly concerning is that we know that Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway has continued to add on to its cash position, and it now holds a record $334 billion in cash. What does he know that we don't? Usually, when smart investors like this are holding on to a ton of cash, it means that they are anticipating some kind of downturn in the market. Now, this doesn't have to happen immediately. I believe that Jeff Bezos was also accumulating a large cash position towards the end of 2023, and there weren't any kind of crazy crashes, but you never know what the market can give us, and it's very important that you consider what these smart investors are doing. That's why me personally, I always try to hold a decent cash position so I can go ahead and accumulate on any significant dips that we get. And the last thing I want to talk about, look at the screen right now. Yes, Kanye will be launching his own meme coin next week. Now, I am locked in looking at this meme coin for when it launches because, as you know, we've been making a lot of profit in the Discord community, shorting the hell out of these coins after they get that initial pump. So for Kanye's coin, I'm fully expecting a massive pump, and the pump might actually go on for more than a few hours because it is indeed Kanye. However, I still think that at some point we will dump massively. Now, how can you take advantage of this opportunity? First of all, you need to pick a reputable exchange that will likely list this token on perps around the time of the launch, and that exchange is Weeks. The first link in my description will bring you there so you're ready. Second of all, I would recommend that you join some kind of community that tells you when these tokens launch and how you should be operating. Lucky for you, I also have a Discord community where I talk about these things on a daily basis and whenever they come out so we can act quick together. As you can see, when the Pi token launched, we shorted the crap out of this, and I think the results end up speaking for themselves. If you want to sign up to this, it's the second link in my description, bringing you to the pro Bitcoinsensus community. And that sums up today's video. Quite an eventful 24 hours in crypto, Bybit getting hacked for around $1.4 billion worth of Ethereum, Kanye announcing that he's going to launch a new meme coin, and the stock market seeing quite a significant correction, which naturally affects the rest of the crypto market. As always, if you enjoyed the content, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. I'll see you in tomorrow's video.